For the Record, from the creator of the award-winning Remarkable Results radio podcast. Now, listen to a slice of wisdom, a concept, a sentiment, a theory, and maybe even a rant from one of your industry colleagues. For the Record.
Hey, welcome to For the Record, episode 48 with Amy Mattinat. Hey, Carm Capriato here. In just a minute, Amy is going to bring her impassioned perspective on the value and benefits of ASE. This is a nice, short, and to-the-point listen. It may be time for you to understand why you support ASE, and if you don't, to understand why you must. Hey, have you been thinking about integrating DVI in your shop? Imagine the confidence your customers will have when they look into the service bays and see your technicians meticulously inspecting their vehicle and documenting every step. Well, FlexCheck Auto's transparent process ensures that when your customers receive their comprehensive vehicle report, they will know that it is a thorough, upfront assessment of their vehicle's needs. Now, that increased customer confidence leads to higher average repair order and happier, more satisfied customers. Start your 30-day free trial today at flexcheckauto.com. You won't remember how your shop got by without it. Hey, 2 important pages to scope out on my website. The books page, all books discussed or mentioned are posted, and the AMI page. Now, if you're working toward any of your AMI certifications, you can earn elective credit by listening to my podcasts. Find Amy Mattinat's talking points and links to her previous episodes on the show notes page at remarkableresults.biz/F048. Now, Amy's a very strong advocate for ASE. Give this episode your due. If there was ever a time to embrace ASE, it is now. The high-tech world of the automotive creates the need for highly trained technicians, and through ASE certification, it allows us to differentiate ourselves and improve our image. The views and opinions expressed are those of my guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the author, sponsors, associates, or affiliates of LSTN Media, LLC. Now, my friend Amy Mattinat, who wears her blue seal proudly.
Hello, my name's Amy Mattinat, and this is For the Record. I want to talk to you about ASE, the Auto Service Excellence Program. We all know what it is. Some of you are a little grumpy at them. You have expectations of, well, they should be doing this or they should be doing that. But what I'd like to say is they are what we have. They are our credentialing. They're our license because we are not licensed in our industry. Anybody can go out, buy some tools at Sears, put up a sign, and start working on cars. That is a little scary. And are there people who do that? Yes, they are, because those cars end up coming to our shops and then we have to fix them. Or somebody says, thank you for testing and diagnosing my car. My brother, cousin, friend down the road, he's mechanically inclined. I'll have him fix it. But they don't know what they're doing. So ASE is our credentialing. I call it our doctor credentials. I like to think of my shop as a car hospital. We deal with 911s that come in. We deal with doing annual exams. We set a broken leg, replacing the strut, replacing the tie rod end, that kind of stuff. We do all the different things on cars that doctors do to people. We keep them healthy. We keep them safe. We keep the roads safe, and we keep our customers alive on the roads. That's what we do. That is very important. And if you can think of your technicians as car doctors, then it shows that it's a profession. And it's a profession that is imperative and incredibly important to the safety of everybody who drives a car, rides a bicycle, a motorcycle on our roads. So if you can embrace ASE, it does, I call it a 3-way win. One, it's a win for the technician. It gives them a path. If you have a new technician coming in, it's a pathway. We're going to start you out. We're going to send you to some training. You're going to take some tests. And little by little, you're going to prove to us that you understood what it is that you learned. And then you get ASE certified. When you get an ASE certification, you're going to get a certificate that's going to hang on the wall in the office. And you're going to be on the wall. I call it the Wall of Fame. That you're showing you're being proud and you're highlighting what your technicians have achieved. It also, again, gives them that pride. I've had many, many technicians that I've hired over the years. They come in, I know their experience because I know where they worked, and they come in, they have no certifications. I don't need that certification. I know that I know what I'm doing. Well, I get that, but I want you to have the certifications. And if you do that for me, I'm going to pay you a little bit more for each certification. And I have watched over and over again when the technician gets his ASE certified master certification, they stand a little taller. They're proud of their achievements. When they get that big, giant metal magnet that goes thunk on the side of their toolbox, they feel good because it's showing everybody their skill set, their experience, and their knowledge. Now, yes, I've heard of the rant from people that there are plenty, well, I'm not going to say plenty. There are technicians out there who have their ASE certifications, their master certifications, but they don't really know what they're doing. Well, have any of you ever experienced a doctor that gave you a bad diagnosis? Of course, because it doesn't matter what profession anybody achieves, engineer, carpenter, any kind of profession out there. There are people who are really good at what they're doing, and there's some that they shouldn't really be doing it. But yet, there they are. They have the title, and they have a job, and people pay them to do it. So it's the same in our industry. So that's the win I feel for the technician. The win for the shop owner is that they're creating a culture of excellence. Because if you can get all your technicians ASE certified, and you can then achieve the status of ASE Blue Seal, you have something that you can advertise to your customers to differentiate you from other shops in your community. And when you do that, because I think all of you should, then you need to market that. You need to have it on every single piece of your marketing. You need to have all the signage on the outside of your building, on the inside of your waiting room. Remember, I talked about that Wall of Fame. It needs to be very evident. And then in all your social media. It needs to be on everything. And if you do newsletters and you do a blog, you need to be educating customers why ASE is so important, what it means, and why your shop is better because of what you're doing. It's great for the consumer because they have something to look for. If every shop out there who has ASE certifications, who have or a blue seal status, are AAA approved, because if you're AAA approved, then you have ASE certifications because they go hand in hand. If everybody out there was marketing that to the general public, then there would be half of the population that would know what ASE certifications is. Now, ASE understands that they want to help support this for technicians. So they created a website, ase.com/drivers, which is made for the driver, for the consumer, for your customers. And you let them know about that website. There's a blog post, which you can utilize the blog post for your customers to help educate them about car repair. But it's a way that has been communicated in a language that a customer would understand what ASE is. And they have a fabulous little whiteboard video, and they're always adding to it. So they understand, and they're trying to help shop owners be able to bring the value of ASC to the forefront. But you have to remember that they are a nonprofit, and their job and where their focus is to test the technician and give them the certification. But if we work with them and we help them, then we can all take our doctor credentials and put them out into the general public, and everybody will have a better understanding that, yes, technicians are car doctors and our shops are car hospitals, and that our mission in life is to keep our customers safe, keep their cars reliable, and help keep the roads a place that's safe for everybody that's on them. My name's Amy Mattinat, and that's my point of view for the record.
Thanks for listening to For the Record from Remarkable Results Radio. Subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast listening app. Find all Remarkable Results podcast content at remarkableresults.biz. Remember, your learning curve never sounded so good.